What's a typical day on our world?
We enjoy great tips on being creative, reunite old and young, and inspire you to be amazing.
We've lined up good ideas on how to stay motivated. A day with a pilot and fun size on the Smart Kids segment.
We are ready to make TV time count. I am Abidemi Triumph. Stay with us.
On our world, you play and learn at the same time. Welcome to your favorite educational TV show. My name is Mufratiulu Boluwaji.
COVID-19 is a deadly disease that if you touch a person who has the virus, you might get infected with the virus.
I will be more intentional concerning my hygiene.
To keep germs and viruses away, wash your hands regularly with soap and water for 20 seconds or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer before meals and after meals.
After the bathroom,
keep your hands clean. Avoid touching your face.
For now, you cannot play with your friends. It is called social distancing.
Your toys should be cleaned regularly.
When outside your house, wear a face mask.
Stay safe.
Welcome back. It's a new term. Here are some great ideas on staying motivated.
Good luck in reaching your goals.
Hello children, how are you doing? My name is Hope Livingstone Aduku and I'm here today to give you a few points on how to stay motivated in this term. You know, we had a very long break, 6 months of lockdown, so it might have affected your study mood. So what are the few things to do to stay motivated this term? First, set goals for yourself. And how do you set goals for yourself? Do you want to be better in mathematics system? Do you want to get better in the overall performance? You want to come first? Then set your goals. Write them on a sheet of paper. Paste them by your bedside. Every morning, wake up and look at your set goals. It will motivate you on studying your books harder. And how do you achieve these set goals? 1, make sure you do your homework. When you're giving homework at school, make sure you do them and do them very well. Secondly, prepare a timetable, a reading timetable for yourself every day. Spend at least 30 minutes reading your book, not in front of the television, not lying down on your bed, but on a chair facing the table and in a very quiet place. Do not allow distractions when you're studying. And then you could also learn at play. When you learn anything at school, you come back home. For instance, when you're doing your playing with your building block or playing with your toys, you could inculcate those things you learned from school into your play. By the time you do that, it sticks in your memory and then it helps you. And then you also ask questions when you're in class. Try and stay focused and concentrate when your teachers are teaching. And if you have any question to ask questions. Do not assume that you will know it later. If you assume you know it later, you mean the teacher may not go over it and you will be at a loss. So please ask questions when you do not understand. If you can keep to these few points that I've stated, you will see yourself motivating not just yourself or other pupils and your friends too to achieving your goals in this term. Thank you very much. See you some other time. And please stay safe.
My name is Namori Ejenyoya, General Manager, Network Operations, Africa Independent Television, AIT. Watch our world on this station.
Welcome back. This is our world. You will love this poem. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost a clinch, you won't. If you think you will lose, you are lost. For out in the world, you will find that success begins with a person's will. It's all in a state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You have got to think high to rise. You have got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win the prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later, the one who wins is the one who thinks he can.
Next is a day with. We spend time with someone who set a goal to be a pilot and made a decision to achieve just that before that interview. See this 5-year-old who also wants to be a pilot.
Amir looks up at the sky over the town of Kara Abuja. He sees his future. He wants to become a pilot.
I am 5 years old. I'm in grade 1. I want to be a pilot in future. I just love aeroplanes and flying. Someday I'll fly people around the world. I was born to fly.
Alright, enjoy our time out with a pilot.
Hello and welcome to another interesting and inspiring chat. Today, we have the pleasure of spending a day with a distinguished senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We'll meet him in 60 seconds.
This program is designed to focus on the activities of children.
Do the right thing. After all, you're the adults.
Everywhere in market, you see toothpaste fluoride. Even my mom buys toothpaste fluoride. How friendly is it to other parts of our body?
Welcome back. Our guest is a registered pilot, a mentor, a lover of children and humanity. Today on Our World, we'll be spending a day with a distinguished senator, Senator Bala Ibinala. Nice to have you with us, sir.
Thank you very much, children.
Sir, please can you briefly tell us a bit more about yourself?
Well, like you have said, I'm a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I'm a lawyer. I'm a pilot. I'm a traditional title holder, and of course a politician. I currently represent Kebbi South in 9th Senate, and I chair the Committee on Air Force of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Sir, what was growing up like and where did you grow up?
Well, growing up has been very challenging, but what has helped me to grow up successfully is my obedience to my parents, and then my religious commitment to my God based on my parental advice. If you hold these two, I can assure you that the sky will be your limit, because it's going to teach you honesty, it's going to teach you protection of integrity, it's going to teach you love and charity. If you have these four, the world is yours. And you can move around freely, and God will continue to uplift you.
Sir, why did you decide to be a politician instead of a commercial pilot?
Well, I was called upon by my people to serve them as a senator. Like I told you earlier, I was first and foremost a lawyer, practicing law in Lagos before becoming a politician and then becoming a pilot. So law came first, maybe politics in the middle, and maybe piloting as a hobby came last.
Sir, please, I wish to know, what is your typical day at the National Assembly like?
Well, the typical day at the National Assembly is that I will report to work by 10 o'clock. Just sit and look at the order paper, and then that will tell me what the business of the day will be. And then I will now take my Senate rules and then the Constitution. These are the guiding principles of operation in the Senate. Then I will enter the chamber and then sit quietly on the seat assigned to me as a senator.
Sir, please, I have one more question. What was your favorite subject in school at our age?
Again?
Sir, please, Sir, what?
Wait, sorry. Again?
Sir, what was your favorite subject in school at our age?
At your own age, it's English. I used to love English a lot. Yes.
Sir, what do you do as a senator? Sir, what do you do as a senator?
You see, as a senator, I'm elected by my people to come to the Senate to represent them. And in the Senate, we look at the problems of the country and try to make laws that will address those problems. Then people, taxpayers pay money for government to spend in their projects. Again, we go and ensure that the money is used properly, is not misappropriated. That is what we do in the Senate.
Sir, please can you tell us about some of the projects you've established for your constituency?
You see, my commitment is to health, education, and then agriculture, and then transportation, in that order. So as far as health is concerned, what I did on coming in as a senator is to ensure that all the 8 general hospitals in my constituency at least have been rehabilitated, renovated, and then put in a condition that makes them suitable for attending to patients. Then what I did is to ensure that I provide ambulances to all the 8 general hospitals so that at least it will ease the movement of patients from the general hospitals to a more maybe teaching hospital somewhere in the state capital. As far as education is concerned, what I did was when I inherited a very disturbing situation in my constituency whereby virtually all the primary schools in my place have become unusable. No chairs, no bench, no nothing. So I decided that based on the little resources that I will have access to start renovating them one by one. So what I will do is I will demolish all and then renovate them and then put them to use in such a way that I provide modern facilities. Transportation, yes. I came from a constituency, part of which has what we call riverine areas. You know what riverine area is? That's Yawuri. So I decided to again get involved in making sure that those people who live at the other side of the river, who if they are sick will have issues trying to be transported by canoe to the main town, which is Yawuri, are provided with fast boat ambulances so that they can be transported to the shore as quickly as possible to get medical attention. Then after that, I provided an ambulance that will be picking them from the shore to the hospital again, so as to quicken the process of getting them access to doctors who can adequately look after them and then do something about their health.
Sir, what are challenges you face being a senator?
Well, the challenges are many. First, the the system has not developed well for the populace to understand the actual function of a senator in the National Assembly. And the second aspect is that most of the practitioners of the democracy itself are not adequately knowledgeable about the operation of our constitution. So they are unable to understand exactly who to hold responsible in respect of whatever comes up. So at times you will hear that things that ordinarily should have been directed to the chief executive, who is the president and ministers, will now be directed to a senator. We are just merely law-making institution to ensure that there is good governance in the country, there is law and order in the country. But along the line, again, certain responsibilities have been assigned to us which have become very controversial, but they are everywhere as far as Africa is concerned.
Sir, what informed your decision to be a pilot?
That is a very good question. Okay, let me first of all tell you, I have one wife and 3 children, and all my children are pilots. That's the starting point. But what informed my decision is that my second son, who I sent to school to go and study to become a pilot, came back and wanted to tell us at a family dinner table that it is a very difficult thing, that the impression he is giving us is like he is extraordinary. And I told him, no, any member of the family can go and be a pilot. And because of that challenge, I will go and know how to fly. And that's how I went to school, to come back as a pilot.
Sir, were you nervous during your first flying experience?
No, I wasn't nervous. You see, flying is a very, very interesting career. You understand the thrill of leaving the ground, to know that you are the one taking that thing up into the air, is satisfying enough. So once you make up your mind, it's a very thrilling experience that you hardly become nervous. And in any case, you are going to have an instructor by your side, so who will give you further assurance that even when you go wrong, he can correct the situation to ensure that you come back and land safely.
Sir, please, how do you find your routes in the sky?
Good. You see this one? Can you see it? Yes. It's called a directional gyro. And you know the world is round. I hope you know that. Thank you. So if you know the world is round, and then an arc is 180. Abi? When you put the second arc, it becomes another 180. 180 plus 180 is what? 360. I hope you are getting me. So what you do is you just situate the world with that map. The whole world has roads up there, but you will not know because they are not like the roads you use using car. They are determined by magnetic heading. And magnetic heading is this one that you see. So it will teach you where you are and where you are going, and then it will give you what we call situational awareness. For example, if your flight to Lagos is 55 minutes, and you know that you have taken like 30 minutes, you know that you have only 20 something minutes to land. So if let's say you are 28,000 and the elevation of Lagos is just 100, I'm just giving you an example. So it means when you have 20 minutes to land, you will begin to descend at 1,000 feet per minute. That is how, but now with modern equipments, the radar will even separate you and even give you heading.
Sir, I want to know what inspired you to be a pilot.
I have already said so that my second son inspired me and I became a pilot. And I want to inspire you to be a captain.
Sir, how do you relax?
I try as much as I can to be in the office where we have a flying club in Kaduna. And I sit down, we talk with our pilots, we gist, and then occasionally I fly small aircraft in the club. And that gives me the kind of relaxation that I am happy about.
Wow, it's been an eye-opening chat. Thanks for having us, sir. I hope you enjoyed the time spent with us.
Thank you very much. I did.
Our word continues. I am Adiola Olasheinde.
Develop your potential with math science. It's the Smart Kids segment.
Good day and welcome once again. Today we'll be carrying out some projects to prove that water is a conductor of electricity. My name is Derek Ifedi, Dr. Rocket. With me on this project are Jidenna Ifedi, Dr. Boat.
My name is Afam Ifedi. I prefer to be called Dr. Electro. Electro like
For the project, we will need the battery, the source of power. We need a 2-snap wire, a 4-snap wire, 3 3-snap wires, a S2 press switch, a space war IC, the 2 jump wires black and red, a SP speaker, a 5-snap wire, and last but not the least, a glass of water. Shall we begin? The battery, which is the power source, we add the two snap wire to the batteries. We add our 4-snap wire to the 2-snap wire. We add our black jump wire to the 4-snap wire. We add our 3-snap wire to the 4-snap wire. We connect our 3-snap wire to the space war IC. We connect our S2 press switch to the space war IC. We connect our 3-snap wire to the batteries. We connect our 5-snap wire to the 3-snap wire. We connect our SP speaker to the space war IC. We connect our 3-snap wire to the space war IC and the 5-snap wire. Last but not the least, we connect our jump wire red to the space war IC. We are through with the project. Let's see if it works. Let's put our 2 jump wires into the water. Now you can see that water is a conductor of electricity.
With this, we have come to the end of today's edition. Join us again on the same station. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. Be all that you can be.
Kebbi State is on the spotlight. On our world, it stays in focus.
Kebbi State is a northwestern state. It was created in 1991 from Sokoto, and its capital is Birnin Kebbi. It has 21 local government areas. Kebbi State is one of the major producers of rice in Nigeria. If you're eating lake rice, know it from there.
Kebbi State is surrounded by Sokoto State, Niger State, Zamfara State, and Dosun region of the Republic of Benin. It has a total area of 36,800 kilometers square and a population of 3 million people.
The famous Argungun Festival is from Kebbi State. The slogan of the state is Land of Equity, and the current governor is Ababuka Atiku Bagudu.
My name is OZB, aka Ozzy Busco Wonder Kid, the best kid entertainer in Africa. Watch our world every week on the station.
It's time to go. Many thanks for watching.
See you next time on Our World.
Bye for now.